Hey everybody, Sten's here. Keeping the dream alive in this Noita run. I believe we are 3 or 4 to the east at this point. We are still looking for that ever-elusive Circle of Vigor. But with this second Lightning Stone, and with the second Fire Stone, we're good for making our 2 suns. At least in terms of those parts. We will need essences to do the earth side and then the water side. So like the one, and that's going to involve us having to go down to hell, pick up a bunch of stuff. So we really need that Circle of Vigor ASAP, because especially when we start to create suns, I predict that we will be taking a lot of damage. The sun, just from what I was reading, just creates damage all around itself. So if we have no way to permanently heal during all that, interesting one, we might run into all sorts of problems. Now, remember, I haven't actually watched a video of anybody doing the Sunseed quest or messing around with that in any practical way, so I'm going in blind aside from a little bit of wiki reading, which should be all you need, right? I feel like we can do it. But there's just a few things we're missing, and while we're over here, on this side of the world, we could potentially go further if we decide we want some more perks or something. But I'm thinking, if we can find that spell, at any point, we'll be good to go. Now, one thing we could also consider doing is just heading back to the main world, and trying to find it in the, like, wizard area. I don't know if that's Wand Mart. That would involve us having to head down to the Temple of the Art and head to the right of it. And that becomes like this labyrinth of wizard guys, mages, as we like to call them on this channel. They're running around there doing their own thing. There's a lot of polymorph, and there's a lot of, like, animated wands. But while we're here, you know, hearts, sure, and we'll just take a look at the wands that we're passing by. Because I do believe we could find the wand we need in this level. Either way, there's nothing wrong with just clearing out the garbage. I feel like my wand kit is working. I personally wish that these bombs that I'm launching from Wand 3 would blow up a little faster than they are. It's kind of... the explosion wand's a little slow. It's almost like I have to hit it and then blow it up. But I know I can fire several of them at the same time. It just gets to be a little unwieldy. We're trying to have our explosion wand be, you know, act reasonable. But this is my version of reasonable. Is this? It's fairly reasonable. It's all fun and games until you're spewing, you know, polymorph liquid onto yourself. There. It just feels like with that latest add mana that I'm able to really let loose with this explosion. Was it the add mana that I added to it? I don't actually remember. It could be that picking up all of those reduced the cast speed of the wands. We picked up several perks of that while we were out and about. And we just shoehorned it onto the wands we're wearing. And these aren't even spectacular wands by any stretch of the imagination. There's another one of those lightning orbs. We don't need that because we have the 2. We need 2 fire orbs, 2 lightning orbs, 2 water, which are, once again, we're only going to get those out of essences. They have a very rare chance to drop in a grand chest. But it's like, first of all, what is a grand chest compared to a regular chest? It's like slightly bigger. We don't even know whether we've encountered that at this point. There wasn't much to write home about on this level. Some money. We're still below that threshold for a full reload at this point, and it's like 1 reload. And that might mean, you know, in the future, I talked crap about it, but we may just need to learn how to break the reroll machine, as they say. And it can't be that hard. As I understand it, we dig holes that's going to make the reroll device fall through the world to the next level, and we kind of end up stacking them all on one level. And then some anomalies begin to occur when they're all, like, on the same square. Plenty of people watching this are like, dude, I do that every day. I don't know what the problem is. And it's fine. It's kind of a, it's almost like a slightly a purist run when I don't do it, but what is pure in Noita? Like, you're supposed to exploit the features of the game. So I'm going to say that there's no right or wrong way to play with that. Heck, even if you wanted to cheat. It's your game. Why I'm such a stickler for purity, I don't know. And I use that term very loosely, because none of it really matters. Alright. Well, that was a little bit of a macabre way to word it, but... And that's not true. What matters is the fun we had along the way. And I'm like, speaking of fun, do I want this, like, free gold right in here? I don't think it's very much gold. It's not. We're gonna get a little bit more from taking advantage of greed. I think we need to go a little further to the right. Now remember, in our next level, we're gonna be into the jungle, which is going to give us poison. And that could become a problem. We're not carrying a water bucket to get that off of us. We have no form of just permanent healing yet. It's like, ooh, there's that Circle of Vigor. No, of course, why would that exist? Just a nuke orbit. Don't you want to launch nukes everywhere, Stens? Not really. What does more Breathless do for us? I don't think it does what we want it to do. It can't really help us. Extra perks again? Mournful Spirit? Oh, man. I would say that this, I'll just grab extra perk, because we're still going further. I'm going to leave the rest of these on here. Should we become filthy rich in the future, we may consider rerolling that. Or it's like, well, Stens, you could start breaking the reroll machine right now, couldn't you? It's like, yeah, but I don't know how to do that. I mean, I said I did, but I don't really. We're live. Well, we're not live, but you know what I mean. I hit record and then just, that's what happened, so... One thing that is nice about the jungle is worm stuff, so I'm hoping, like, for example, we can drink this. This will give us some more belly. The belly is starting to go down. I don't want to get too much worm stuff in the concentrated mana vial, though. But I will drink all this and eat these fish. If it will let me. Okay. Riveting content. You guys have, those of you who actually watch this channel have now seen me spend like an hour eating fish with sauce. There's a term for that for doing that on the internet, eating stuff for an audience. I may mispronounce it. I've only recently learned it through my foray into Girl World. Don't ask. Those of you who know, know. Actually, you might have seen me talk about it in some of my other videos, but... I am a sucker for a good character study. But let's grab these hearts. And then worms. Right, worms is good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm just like eating this as it comes flying toward me. Get away from me, sir. Look at all that blood. It's like all like rifling into my stomach by where I'm standing. Look at those meters go up too. Once again, this isn't so much about the worm eye as much as it is that this stuff is filling my belly at an excessive rate. We could do this with slime too. I plan to eat a lot of slime today. We don't end up super diseased all the time. We are taking something. No, we're not actually taking damage. We've just picked up hearts. Something hurt me there. Oh, because I'm standing in poison. We are also a vampire, so if there's some sort of problem... The problem is that I can't really work a bottle at this point. I am going to end up taking this, like, 38% ambrosia and probably filling this with stuff. Or we can just drink it this way. Whoa! I switched to, like, something electric. And I think I accidentally started filling this bottle. Yeah, so that partial ambrosia bottle, we're just going to turn into a junk bottle. I'm going to end up drinking all that ambrosia. Fine. We needed a junk bottle anyway. Did we really? Could we have used more ambrosia? 100% ambrosia is probably going to be more than enough for what we're trying to do. I need slime and, like, plant matter. And mostly I need the correct wands. Now, there's always a little mushroom biome in the middle of all this. Let's get him out of this so I can eat this and your other worm friend. We're gonna have worm juice for days. For days. And slime stuff. I'm coming out of here with a major belly. Already gained a few thousand belly. This thing has to go, though. I don't like that. All of that we can eat. We are going to look into the little mushroom biome interlude in the middle of the jungle. Ideally without dying. There's a lot can go wrong in here, so it's like concentration. Very serious. Freezing liquid, okay. One thing that's nice is we don't have that rage levitation going, where it's like projectiles are going off when I don't want them to because I'm levitating. I like being a little bit more in control, right? Okay, there's mages. Speaking of control, here's some explosions. A controlled explosion. Alright, goobers all around us. There's another little mission we have. I'm just going to mention this for a little foreshadowing. We need to go into the power plant and get the moon radar, because we're going to be going after that, right? So I feel like moon radar might be in order. This is a pile of ambrosia, mind you. Oh yeah. What happens if I drink it? Doesn't give us belly. It's like poisonous, probably? I swear we already looked at this, but no, we didn't. Okay. Nothing. I know I titled the video Fast Explosion Wand before, and now it actually is fairly Fast Explosion Wand. Last time, when I had made that video, I realized I had the order of some of the spells wrong, so it wasn't as good as it could have been. Nobody noticed. No one cares, and that's good, because that was a mistake. But it's fine now. I have it right. And it's making it extremely quick. Like, look at that. I think that's pretty awesome. It is sort of launching the money away. Oh, hi guys. I'm here for your wands, folks. Just here to see if it's got the spell I want. Is that... Look, okay, that's increase recoil. We don't want increase recoil. If I can get another reduce recoil, that will help with the... allow me to do a few extra things with the drill. Because right now we have to have a no recoil drill. If you put something on there that adds to like the mass of that drill, the thing will just whip you backwards. And look at this strange flower. I almost don't recognize this. Can I eat this? What are you? You're just a background flower. Okay, moving on. That thing always casts a sheep spell. Hello? Alright, slimy stuff. We can kill and eat a dragon. Last time we spawned this guy, it lagged because he died so fast. Yeah, he's just like, oof. He gets cut in there. And there was nothing to eat. He got deleted. He's just completely deleted. Is his wand cool? His wand isn't that bad, to be honest. But cast 4 spells at the same time? That's too much. I like to when they just say 1, because then I'm in control of what is happening with that. It's like, well, if I wanted to cast 4 spells at the same time, I will simply put a multicast on there. Alright, as we go down, there should be a bunch of money that has fallen we can pick up. We drink our slime, have a few laughs. Okay. Good thing I muted that sneeze. Don't want to blow out the eardrums. Our audience here, look, this is a different looking wand. I think that's also recoil still. Matter Eater, bunch of stuff. Good mana recharge speed on here, but do we want something that's always turning things to stone? I feel like that will petrify me. Whoa. Can I pick up a wand? Nope. Poison flowing up here. Probably already looked at this. We did. Little slime dinner. 9,000 belly probably is fine. We said that before. We were pushing 10,000, and then when it went down to like significantly less than that. Always going down. Let's check out the worms. And his head went flying. Okay, well, we're drinking this. There's a worm head somewhere beneath us. We're going to juice that. There we go, nice and tasty. Now, where'd that head go? It's gone. Okay. Anybody see a worm head go flying by? Don't hit me with that poison, sir. I don't know how satiating the slime actually is. Seems like the worm blood fills our belly faster. It's like a standard potion. It's like a little more dense, more caloric. Nothing there. Nothing to write home about in here. Like contact damage from me. Contact damage was a decent pickup, even though it's not doing much. We contact. I mean, we are immune to melee, and the way we've been kind of flying around the map, we bump right into people. Like, look at this. Well, I don't know about that. It didn't really... My demonstration failed, but y'all saw what I was going for. Why are you launching mortar up here? Aha! Drink that. It has been fruitful in the worm blood today. Now, I did pick up Worm Attractor. That could be a factor in all this. I know we were messing around in an earlier parallel world, and we saw a worm attractor, and we're like, well, there's not much left to get. Worms again. It's never going to end. It's never going to end. That one didn't juice so much. I might have deleted him with my drill. Okay. Guys. Chest. With money. We really are emptying this Jungle 3 East pretty seriously here. To the left is Lukey's. I don't think they take explosion. I blew up something. Is that a bottle? I blew up ambrosia? Yeah. I didn't even see it around there. Interesting. Well, we will take this heart because we see it. Gotta be careful in these layers. Lots of poison around, and I simply don't have a wand, once again, that can kill those things. It's a me problem. I'm assuming that there is a way to do it to kill them. I want to say it's done with slice damage. So I need to use saw blades, or be chainsawing them perhaps at close range. I don't know how much damage that actually does. One thing worth noting is that just due to some natural water flowing, we have a lot of concentrated mana that's sort of showing up here, and we're just going to use our throwaway junk bottle to fill this, chug this, if it's here. We do want to also manage our concentrated mana pool. It was down to 10,000 seconds. At the speed in which we play, gonna need all those 10,000 seconds. It's a slow burn, this Noita run. All without a new game plus. This is all just the base game still. I like that. New game plus, I just find it harrowing when I'm searching and biomes are in different places than I'm expecting them to be. I don't like it. I feel lost and just out of control when it happens. Like, oh, there should be something here, but instead it's meat or something ridiculous. Alright, I believe that covers our jungle today, folks. Oh, I've been... Now I have been severely poisoned. So we need to get in a liquid. This is what I'm talking about for damage. If I get caught with that in a poison for more than a few moments, the percentile-based damage over time did 700 some damage to us. The amount of blood I'd have to drink to get that back, be here all day. Well, not really, but we don't have to care so much about that, because we'll just go down and we'll use the full heal. Other thing worth noting is the trick blood money is a wonderful source of healing. Well, I think we're ready to head down. I feel like we've gotten just about everything we can get out of here. It's in this pouch. Weird fungal pouch. Alright, I think this is going to be right. Feels like we're in the middle. According to the radar, we're a little on the right. And down we go. And this is our full heal. One thing that's worth noting is it's like, well, we need a higher pool because some of these things do cost a lot. This one that I have is just a kind of junk throwaway, but we should at some point look into... Always cast gigantic black hole. Ooh. We should at some point look into, let me finish my thought, replacing this wand with something better. Something with higher reload. But it wasn't here. Now we do have a shield. Another shield is going to be very good. Permanent shield. I like just extra health again. 14,000 life. Why not? Bouncing spells is bad for us right now. More hatred and exploding corpses. Okay. Some of these wands were intriguing here. Because I do want something better than this. Alright, this rigmarole. It's down to the vault. We're going to need to be cautious in there again. Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Maybe we'll find that spell that we've been craving. I'd hate to have to go further to the east again. Especially when we've started leaving behind some perk areas. We do have 400 some K. And I think when we come up, we'll spend it. What good is this money? So on our way back up, we are going to reload that. There's like one area that's like 5 or 6 perks just sitting there ready to be reloaded. Let's see what we get out of it. We're getting a little chug here. A little bit of chug. But if we take some time to get a bunch of money out of this zone, that will also help. Use our radars, take a look around. Yeah, because like if we had tons of mana recharge on this exploding thing, it would just let us throw more and more explosions. But like, it brings us back to that original problem. Like, how much is too much? How many things need to go boom? Our last playthrough, we shoehorned, 14 explosives onto a wand. Fired it, and what happened? The frame rate just drops. And they're already dead. But I have a nice computer, I thought. I mean, that's subjective, right? Is this lower the recoil or give me the recoil? We still want lower recoil, not give me recoil. Now let's not get too far away from that wand that we left behind. Oh, stuff is falling from the sky. Anyway, I want this. 14,000 life. That is a polymorpher. Got him. Okay, that's some wand that folks dropped. I can eat these bodies. I don't know what that's necessary at this point. We do need this. These eyeballs are used in part of the quest. If I threw out my garbage potion, then we would be able to carry this. Can I drop the bottle without it breaking? Yes, you just have to drop it right on you. But yeah, this thing is part of the mission. We need it to expose the boss in the frozen chasms. The guy that you normally can't hit. He's like a ghost, for lack of a better term. Coming through. Another electric orb. Don't need it. Have it. So yeah, the electric and the fire orbs were both very accessible. Nothing worth noting for anybody who's attempting to do this mission for themselves, who wants to have the crown. And doing it in a way that's like a little more organic. I mean, I don't know how organic it is. I'm looking it up, so I take that back. I'm a fraud. But doing it in a way that's not like, all right, dude, here's how you speedrun that and get your crown in like 19 minutes or something. Mine's a little bit more like, here's how you get your crown over a 40-hour like slow burn. 40 is an exaggeration. We haven't been in this run for 40 hours, but it has been about 10. Whoa, that could be acid, right? It looks acidic. That would have been painful to touch. There's the acid for you. Ooh, I don't even like looking at it. Another acid vat. Ow, ow, ow. Ow! Where even are we? Aha! I'm like, this vault is seeming bigger than normal, but that's all in my head. Okay. Eat that slime belly. Ooh, that's acidic. Alright, finally a wand. I mean, it was actually not a bad wand, in terms of its stats. But it was just below what we were looking for. We're really looking for a spell more than we are a wand. But I will accept a nice wand. How did that fall down there? Okay. Lots of trick blood money up here, so let's get paid. Oh yeah. Something died up here. Wow. Seeing a wand on the radar, I guess? Yeah, oh yeah. Huh. Once again, not bad. I mean, while we're in this neck of the woods, there's no reason why we couldn't, you know, explore the wizard base in this parallel world. I don't see any reason why we would need to go back home to explore the wizard base. So we could just keep heading down for this episode. I just am not sure whether we're going to find what we're looking for in there. I don't know whether the Circle of Vigor can spawn in the wizard base. It seems like an exceedingly rare spell. And maybe we would have better luck by just visiting lots of shops, right? We can also begin to speculate, because you can't always get everything you want. I mean, like, it's not completely infinite. We could begin to toss around the idea of, do I need that spell? Where would I put it? I would, like, put it on the explosion wand or somewhere dumb. Like, look, every time I make bombs, I also heal. Kinda silly. Alright, I feel like this is right. It's not. Where are we? Where we are is wrong. Well, we wanted to go down here anyway. Temple of the Art it is. We speculated about wanting to go down here, and now we're down here, so... And there's our holy mountain. Health, sure. Knockback. Okay, I'm looking for anti-recoil. That's not it. Bunch of deer. Cool. Well. Hey, it add mana. I mean, what do we think about this? Modifier alone, it costs too much mana because of that homing that we've put on there. Stronger hearts, stainless armor, a couple things that are worth picking up here. Well, we definitely want this. I'm not walking away from an add mana here. But where does it go? Onto the drill? One, two, three, four. Uh-huh. The add mana added some space to the drill. Or just added another drill on there. Cool. Never a bad thing. Okay. Excuse me. Let's look at stainless armor. Let's look at stronger hearts. Helpful homunculi? Yeah, bring in the homunculus. Come on over. Okay, so we have our new chocolate homunculus. Who's here, doing his thing. And yeah, it's temple time. I mean, I could die. We could die. We may die. But it's getting to be about that time that we need to like really take a look at the wands that are at this level. Without being polymorphed and killed. We want to make our way over to the right side because we are going into the wizard temple. That was the idea. I'm sticking with it. Swapping teleport mages. Guys that can polymorph. These things only take a little kiss from my triplicate bolt to be dealt with. Really enjoying this big old health pool though too. Feel like there's not much that's going to be able to really wound us at this point. Besides turning into a sheep and losing all that. Good curse dodge, Stens. Swapper, I've been swapped. Ooh, it's that time. That time of every episode we like to take a moment to thank the folks at Corsair for their IQ app. There's like buttons I can press here. My left hand to switch wands, but it's awkward. And now we're fine. And we're back! Whoa! I swear that thing polymorphed us in the past. Like, not long ago. What kind of potion is this? Oil. Okay. We want to head down this way along the right side. See the wizard gate thing. I don't want to break this. This is part of something. This is like, I think this is tied to the end of everything mission. Whatever it is, we don't do that. Let's head over here. And there should be flying wands all around here, as well as lots of treachery in this zone. So we're going to be very careful. It feels gloomy in here because it is. Kind of wish I had just like a voiding arc on this shotgun, so I could wield it a little better. Okay. Boom. Wand in the hole. Alright. Well, we'll see what kind of wizards, what stuff is going on in Wizard Town. It like extends, it becomes like more wizard-like as we head further over. Those of you who had watched my 33 orb run recently saw me exploring this place pretty extensively. I've read comments where people refer to Wand Mart. I wonder if this is considered that. I don't think so. I'd like to know what the terminology that the kids are saying these days. Okay. Wand. With nothing. So far the wands have been underwhelming to say the least. That's like a polymorph thing. Those orbs, that's what we don't want. Another wand, I should say. With some boxes. Okay. Once we're in here, this is a different biome. Wizard's Den. Oh my goodness. I just dodged like multiple polymorph shots. This place is scary to say the least. I don't know that there are animated wands in here. There may not be any good reason for me to go in here. There's an orb in here. Thank you, homunculus. They had like a splitter bolt. Whew, okay, we take a moment to study this chaos wand. It's got some of our favorites, but nothing that we needed this second. Perhaps one of those multicasts. That is teleport juice. All over the place here. Oh man. Swappers swapping each other. Kill that thing. Kill you. Another one of those. It's like you come within my parameter, we get rid of it. This feels like we're back to a different biome. The whole idea of going in here may have just been ill-conceived. Especially if I die, then we're gonna say, wow, what were you thinking? There's curse on the bottom of this, too. Ugh. Wand now in the curse. I'll have to stand in the curse. Nothing. Ow, ow, ow. We'll fix that with a little trick blood money, no problem. Even the music in this zone is ominous. At this point, I'm like, can I just get that orb? You're like, well, why do you want that, Stan? So it's just some health, I guess. Yeah, I can do whatever I want with that. That's... Whoa! That thing launched acid at me. Short range home. Cool. Didn't we see two wands on the... We're seeing other wands on the radar. Let's go check it out. Yeah, there's one whipping around down there. Got it. Swap bird. Careful, careful, careful. Strange symbols appearing on the wall. That means something. You got ambrosia on them? What's going on down here? I don't want to know. That is teleport blood. Better to just stay away from it. Not seeing much on the radar. Ugh, more teleport blood. Heartache, we don't want that either. Tell you, everywhere we go, something bad. Pheromone potion. Worms. A worm-like wand. Teleport blood everywhere. Oh, what's in this? Every one of these chests we've been opening have just been cash lately. It's like a common thing. I did not like it. Didn't care for that swapper. Fellas. Get dead. Oop. There's a polymorph guy above us. This will connect with a kind of a fungal biome, if I recall correctly. So we're heading up and out of here. I'm hearing guys getting polymorphed up there. That's a mimic. Yeah. Look at those guys. Acting like they own the place. I'd say this little excursion has been a disappointment. We didn't get the wands we wanted. We got money. Now this is up into the sand cave, it appears like. Calls it desert, but it is a form of sand cave. Alright, we're blind tunneling now. And I don't know whether that's a good idea, because that can be... that is a slippery slope. I'm just looking at going home now. Looking at moving on back to the Temple of the Art. Heading up. We're going to take our 500,000 gold that we're sporting. We're going to buy a reload on our way out the door. This is definitely back the way we came. All these wands have already been looked at. Down we go, tunnel around the thing, into the Temple of the Art, up and away. Ooh, I landed in the lava for a second. Hello? So, you know, you go fishing, you don't always catch what you're looking for. I wanted to find that spell, Circle of Vigor. I did not, but you know, you don't get it if you don't try, right? I feel like I'm playing a little recklessly, so we will be wrapping up this episode soon. Main thing we'd like to do before we go is make our way back up toward the top, because it's looking to me like we're going to go one more east. It's like, I will continue east until I find my spell, sir or ma'am. Some of this vault looks a little unexplored. I think I missed some vault action here. Ow. Something bit me. Here for the money. Watch, we spend 500k on this reload and it's just garbage. I still think we're ahead enough on money that we can afford to do that. Find another greed or a trick, whatever. Trick blood money, trick greed, I think is the big one. Alright, was it up here? There's 5 in here. We don't remember. I swear there was one that's like more than 5. It'll only take a second to get up top to find out again. Yeah, 5 here as well. We were in the Hisi base last time. Why don't we just reload these 5? Doing it. Alright, well it did have the money perk. Trick greed. Sweet. Faster wands again. Item radar. Item radar. We didn't have item radar. Yay! Somehow I forgot to pick up the heart. Way to go, Stens. Okay. And we still have 176k. I have a feeling the reloads are going to be like, well, now the reloads are 800 grand. Or a million. Item radar will be handy. But yeah, if we had one more over, we'll hopefully find our spell we want. Won't be time to head that direction fully during this episode, but no reason we can't clear out a little bit. If there's mobs up, it means we didn't finish this. And with another multiplier on that death by accident, should be looking at some major paydays here as we pick stuff up. So yeah, it looks like we just didn't get all the Hisi base. But what the heck? Yeah, every red coin is like, at this point, multiplied by like 8 or 12. And then there's, I think, regular greed stacks with that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, there wasn't much left in this side. Just enough to check out. But, you know, we'll use the end of this episode to kind of get up to where we needed to go. If we are indeed continuing on, those perks are gone. We need to at least get to the top, right? Up is up. I appreciate you all hanging out with me for this episode. Once again, a little uneventful, but, you know, chill vibes in the channel like normal. Go ahead and press all the buttons if you want to support me. Playing games and hanging out. All very low stakes. A couple things left behind here. Nothing too important. Oh. Other question is, like, do we just want to head home with these couple of items that we have? No, because we're not going to be really carrying anything else. I was like, I bet you this is going to be cash again. I swear the last 8 chests we opened were just money. Faster movement, I don't like it. Okay. We go up a little bit further. Kind of an anticlimactic, like, we'll end this episode by traveling. It's what you do in Noita. You can go from place to place looking for more stuff. Gas in the air. We're on level 1. We don't want to log out too close to the top and then be like, alright, so I'm just get my coffee and get logged in here and then have a Master of Wands be right on us. So we're gonna end it right here, a couple minutes early. You know, I've held y'all long a few times, but this time we'll let you go before the hour. So thank you all for watching, those of you stuck around, and I'll be back with more Noita in the very near future. So hope you all have a good night. Farewell.